So I accidentally started a socialist state in my SMP server, and it was pretty fair. It all started when the people I invited, I kidnapped them, decided just to play regular old Minecraft, until we started a border claiming, colonizing, got radically politically, and made a little socialist state. Well, here's the story. The start. I was planning to make this video into the longest path ever built in my Minecraft server. Like, you know, destroying property for your path to become longer, destroying wildlife, digging, a lot of digging, and probably deforest a whole ecosystem. Until one of my subscribers suggested a pretty bold statement, a socialist state. Now it got me thinking, a whole nation in my SMP? Why not? And it's a socialist state where we can share farms. They even made a flag back in the capital while I was doing my work. It's just too big to fail. With insignificant developments, I gather everyone in my SMP, which is only 4 of us, and we plan to create our constitution. It played like naming the state into combining Alabama and Albuquerque for the Breaking Bad reference and Sweet Home Alabama jokes. So we come up with Alba Que Bama. Very interesting name. We made the hierarchy system, which makes players first class. Second class are the slaves, which are the villagers. Third class is the enemy of the state. And the fourth class are worthy banned people, such as X-rayers and hackers. We already had one, not mentioning his name though. Land laws, they need to pay for it to make it theirs forever. Not very socialist of me, I know. Farming laws, which the government owns everything. I mean, we can use it every time. Some transportation laws, we first class, are the only ones that can use these specific stuff. Prison laws, they'll do manual labor, housing stuff, blah blah blah. And military law, where everyone needs to participate on a war if our nation is under threat. Just like Order 227. The DC Continental. We have now an established People's Republic of Albacuebama, a cool flag and productive people. But now there's one thing is missing towards our great state. More land and economy. I renamed my path called the TC Continental, a way that will connect our mainland territories, and a path towards the second continent, which I discovered a nether fortress while playing on my SMP. With unfortunate stuff happening like being invaded by the third class illagers and whatever is this I'm doing, I continued construction while getting a village. I named it Hangston, which I gave it to my friend and founded Dolphin Shores to make our port. But not now, aesthetic infrastructure needs to wait. As you can see, my tower is really ugly and I made one of my peeps revamp it. Anyways, it's time to set sail. I have now mapped out to set buyus towards the other continent. Just gonna get glowstone and wood, and we're good to go. Before colonizing, I set up this simple buyu design towards the second continent until I found a new village there. I named it New Chernograd, which named after our capital, Chernograd. We called it Chernograd because it's near a cherry biome, and a grad, which is translated to a city, and destroyed their only military on guard. Claim it and move towards the outpost. I already set up a small base, not a good colonial start, but hey, I won't die of cholera anytime soon. With this, I finally connected the whole capital towards the fortress portal thanks to the buyus. And you're probably saying, why did you just not make another highway? Well, dear internet user, I'm lazy and not content worth to just mine netherrack. I didn't see Columbus use a nether portal to skip 5 blocks less to discover the new world. Start of the beginning. With my new established lands and colony, I returned to the mainland and got news that one of my friends also colonized a village onwards east, and we agreeably named it Albacuebama Raj. And one of my friends also named the surroundings of our map, which I didn't question since I'm lazy at naming. Anyways, while conquering stuff, I just realized our GDP is pretty poor and probably our neighboring villagers are making fun of our state, which makes me think on the next phase of our state. We have the land now, so the next step is the industrial plan. That's right, get your pickaxe little Timmy because we're going to the mines. I have set up objectives for this industrial plan to buff our nation's economy by making light factories and automation. I shall develop our first ever conquered village named Slaver's Town. Yes, but first we should make the people work for you for free. By kidnapping, I mean implement. You know what? No sugarcoating. I'm kidnapping them for slip. Now, after making contracts with workers, we make our first ever factory. Firstly, I made a villager breeder to make them breed more workers. Second is that I made an unfinished design crop farm. It works. Designs needs to wait. I just kinda want it to work for now. Iron farms. I made it by myself while destroying a hill in the process. Made villagers have a purpose now, and it still works. Yes, that's the sound of success socialism. Finally, the crop farm works, and also better make sure to feed your quote-unquote workers. Anyways, last factory is dripstone lava factory for unlimited supply of fuel because coal is just pretty expensive and overrated. And I made it AFKable. This is pure socialism industrialization peak. Annexation. With a stable economy and a lot of lands to oppress, it is still unclear that Albaque Bamaraj is still put into question as I haven't seen it, me, a supreme leader. I took a little survey with the overlord of Albaque Bamaraj and realized it's a barren desert land. Also an Among Us outpost for a totally not chunk-based spider spawner. And I almost got assassinated by a villager in one of the towns, so I bring the villager back to the capital to face trials if we ever created a government HQ soon. Anyways, we returned home while me mapping in the process conquered the village, named it India Nananana, and made our journey successful. While acquired some lands, so let's end it with a bang by straight annexing these lands using banners. There, perfect. Glory towards the People's Republic of Albaque Bama. Here, I'm gonna play a song. After the whole annexation trip, we decided to stay on the newly acquired land of Falklands and decided to rest and stay for a while there. And I kinda enjoyed it a lot. Well, that's our short introduction of our socialist state, or like to call it, our little accidents. I'll make more videos related towards our SMP because our GDP is still bad. And wait, a sponsor. Myself. Join my Discord server and we might do future events soon. Okay, bye!